Do you?
Do you need a straw?
I mean, I don't need one.
I
I'm
can
a
get you
girl
one.
and I like to do it. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm just looking at my lipstick. I'm like, not the vibe. You guys always tell me I should be on a microphone or do a podcast, so.
Test, test. Are we going live? Are we live?
We're live.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
It's almost like a real production or something.
There
Right,
you go.
it is.
Welcome back to the Graybeard Podcast. I am your host, Jimbo. Don't call me Jimbo.
I was like, Jimbo!
And today with me, I have Tai Monro.
Yay!
Thank you for coming.
Yay.
I know you. Hopefully, you didn't make too hard of a journey. I know it was a weird morning for you
Yeah.
getting out here.
We made it here.
Yeah, everybody hates coming out here to this side of town.
I travel all over Jacksonville. What? Since I moved here, it's just been like, pew, pew, pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew.
It
So why not?
it can't be helped.
It can't. Everything's
every-
so far.
Yeah, everything's 45 minutes away. Everything.
You just got to deal with it and get in the car.
I had to go. I got up at 5:30 this morning and went down to the beach.
Yeah, you crazy.
Well, my friend Jay was doing something, and he asked me to come and document it. He was doing a baptism of one of his
Oh, nice.
mentees, and I was like, "No problem, dude. I'll come out there."
Yeah, the beach is always gorgeous in the morning.
It was so good. It was so good.
It's honestly only 30 minutes, then you're there.
Yeah,
So
That's
whatever.
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not bad.
Not a big deal. But okay. So I saw you. I think I first saw you on Connor's podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and
Who are you?
yeah,
Shout out to Connor and
shout
his
out
wife.
Connor. That's right, Shannon and Connor.
Shannon and Connor.
Shout
are
out.
awesome.
And I wanted to have you on after that, but then I was like, I had been stealing some of his other guests, so I was like, dude, I don't want to do that,
I think he loves it. I think it was actually kind of cool to see because I noticed a few people and I'd be like, cool. They bounce back. Like,
Mhm.
you both got to interview him. Why not?
Yeah, well,
But I feel you.
I've gotten over that, but I mean,
Right.
I've just, you have been, this is kind of how I pick my guests. I'm like, if you show up in my feed and I didn't like hunt you down,
I
you
love
just
that.
keep popping up in my feed. I'm like,
It's for
I got,
you.
it's, what is it, fortuitous or something? It's like,
Love that.
yeah, this is a thing that's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
So I was like, I gotta hit her up.
I love that. Shout out to me on anyone's For You page or like at all, just
Yeah.
on their feed. Cause
Well, yeah,
it's
you
hard nowadays with the gram.
Yeah, you came up on TikTok and Instagram,
Love
and
that.
yeah. So I mean, but you've been just hitting it hard.
Trying to, yeah.
So
Got to.
you are. I don't even. And I said this before to other people. It seems like I keep getting these multifaceted people like yourself, which is awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Artists, but you're like you're a mom. You're a musician. You got. I've seen you sing.
Yeah.
Now, are you in a band, or do you sing like with a live unit? Like you just somebody's playing and you get up and sing.
I would love to have a band. I've been trying to have a band for a long time, by the way,
Mm.
anybody that wants to make a band. But I just do kind of like live performances with like some backtracks or like some band setup or DJ setup. Or like I've been hosting karaoke, so that's fun. And I'm always singing
Mm.
prior to that at any other karaoke spot. So
Yeah.
I don't have a band, but I'm like a one-man chick band. So I would kill to have a drummer and a guitarist. Oh my goodness, but we have not.
You can
found
make
that
it work
yet.
with just those two.
Yeah. Oh my
You
god.
don't need a
it's
bass
so
guitar
sick.
too,
Well, what if there's a bass guitar and a guitarist and a drummer?
We need-
throw them all together.
guys. Get on the ball.
Right.
We need to get this young lady a band.
Please, a whole band, and it would be phenomenal. I would have the best time, and I would hope the band would
Do
too.
you write your own songs?
I
Or
do.
You do?
Yeah, I've been writing music for a long time, and it's crazy how it's like been kind of different genres, but since like 12, I've been writing music and not
Really?
even knowing that I was gonna make it into a song or like
You're just writing
just
like
writing
poetry.
stuff, poetry that turned into songs. So
Love that.
yeah, love it.
Love that. Love that. What's so when did like your passion for singing like hit? When did that hit?
Cool. I'm also like short attention span, so like
It's
any
all
sound, I'm
right.
like, ooh, that sounds
Me
cool.
too. So we're
Like,
gonna have to snap each other back,
right, like
because
girl,
I'll get lost with
focus,
you.
right? Because that sounded so cool. Anyways, so I started singing in high school. I was in choir at my school, but I sang in church already. So I wasn't like comfortable singing until I got to high school. Then I like had to sing in front of big crowds, and then I realized like, ooh, I like it more than just like reading something and singing with the choir.
Right,
I like to kind of sing on my own. So, and then when I moved to Florida, fast forward years later, I just started karaokeing like at different spots that I probably wouldn't karaoke at, and like really singing. And I was like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah, and you came from California, right?
Yes, Southern California.
And you grew up
So,
there.
yeah, West Coast
What
chick.
the hell brought you to
I
Florida?
still don't know. Every day I'm like, why, girl, why? Actually, so like it was just. I mean, I grew up there. I had 22 years in Southern California. I grew up in Glendale, Los Angeles. Then I had grown up in high school and went to junior college a little bit in Palm Springs. So I was just familiar with the Southern California area. But, my family divorced, and I was there for like 5 years alone. And I just think I was like a little lonely and sad, Sally.
What age were you there alone?
Let's see, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, about 18 years old. My family, I think, got divorced like 16, 17, and then everyone was like, whew, across the world, D.C., New York, like just everywhere.
Didn't bother to bring you with them, or
I didn't want to go because I was like, this is my home.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, and like, sucks for y'all, but like, why would you leave? So I stayed. And I loved it, but then after a while, when you grow up with your whole family around you, I was like, let me just try something different and find the closest family member, which was in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
So I came out here, and then
it's just been
go, go, go since, honestly.
Yeah, and you've been go, go, go. Now, I mean, you, like I said, you're a musician. You, I know you like host events at certain places. We can get into that, which we will hopefully.
Right.
So we can shout out your business or whatever you're doing.
Thanks.
I mean, like entrepreneur, all the things.
Anything I can get my fingers on.
Right.
And honestly, that's what I learned growing up in California.
Hustle.
Is like, I did art, I did dance, I did music, I did karaoke, I threw parties of my own. Sorry, Mom. Every time she left, because we had great houses, I would just throw a big ass party and charge people, hire a DJ, and like I just enjoyed the vibes already. So I just came here and I was like, cool, what can I do? What can I get into? What can I start? And quite honestly, it started with hair modeling. When I first went out here, I had all my hair just out, and I went to a few events, and they're like, can we play with your hair? I'm like, sure, bro. Play with my hair. So I did modeling events for hair. Then they were like, hey, you want to model clothes? And after that, it was like, hey, you want to model events? Then you want to do music videos? And then at the music videos, I was like, I don't want to be the video girl anymore. I want to be the artist.
Right.
And then from there, it was just that. And then I'm like, I also still like to have fun.
Yeah.
So like, let's look into some events.
So you like to party.
I like to party, but more so like I like to bring people together,
like an event,
and have just fun in ways that I grew up having. Like, I don't know, there were so many different things in California for us to do that they weren't like based around just alcohol or just like, I don't know, music. It was just based around like getting together, community, and like hanging out, or like people's different things that they were selling, like vendors. So. Acrobats, like all kinds of things. I'm like, well, let's.
I mean, when you say party nowadays, it doesn't mean the same thing as it did when I was a kid. When I was a kid, party is like a bunch of people seeing how many kegs we could float. That was the party. Now, like you said, you're like, you go to these parties and it's like Burning Man at someone's house.
At someone's house. Right. You're like, whoa, this is
I've seen some disasters.
That too.
I follow, I don't know, I know you're probably friends with her, but like that Tokyo.
Oh, yeah, the Fire Girl.
Yes.
I've done like 2 or 3 events in her presence as well. I love that.
Okay.
So I got to see that because I know some other Fire Girls too. So it was really cool because she's like her own vibe and she has her own style. Definitely cool to see.
Well, she had posted a thing where there was like a girl that didn't know what she was doing, and she was at someone's party at their house and damn near set herself and the house on fire.
I think I saw that video.
And it was like cringe to watch.
Yes, I
but
did see that video.
I digress.
I digress.
I'll never do it.
I'm not. You can't catch me with more than a lighter. I'm no pyro. No idea what I'm doing. That's
No.
why it's amazing to see like that Tokyo can just have like
Yeah.
flames all over her. And
all
she's
over.
chilling.
Yeah.
No.
Legs, arms,
Right.
inside the mouth. I'm
right.
like,
And I'm like, I'll just stick to my.
yeah. Well, we had Caitlin Flames. You know.
I think I know her too.
Yeah, real short hair.
Short hair. Yeah, that's pretty pixie.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh my God, yes. She's like a mermaid
she's a good
too.
friend. But yeah, and it's just like, what the hell? But I didn't mean to get off on the fire stuff. Like, I get into these little tangents. So sorry.
I'll stay with you and then we'll go back. It's
Yeah,
fine. I get
yeah.
into them too.
But like I said, when I said you like to party, I didn't mean like, you know, I'm a party girl. You know, but like if you like something, even as a child, like I really like getting together with people and throwing events or throwing parties, and then it's like, well, how can I make this like a lucrative practice?
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe is that what you're kind of going for now?
That's what I'm kind of doing. I've
event planning and stuff like that.
Kind of event planning, but it just really started more so with like the models that I've worked with because I still currently model. I mean, I'd say studied modeling after I did the hair modeling. I was like, how can I translate that into like fashion that I like or music that I like everything with modeling. Then doing that, I met so many different models. And a lot of them, I'm like, we need to, like, see you. Like, there's not a lot of things that are embracing that.
Yeah.
So I started doing, like, whatever I could do to get models involved with the photographers I know or the venues I know, which translated to, like, fashion shows, which then translated to a bikini show that I threw, which
I
then,
saw that, and I'm really upset that I wasn't there.
oh, my goodness, it's so fun. So, I mean,
Are there going to be more of those?
Yes.
Okay.
I've done it now the last 2 summers, and it's, like, crazy how it blew up because the first time it was literally just like a dream of like, okay, well, we need to see, there's so many pretty models out here and I work with them and like so many of my photographers that I work with too don't know them and like they all grew up here and I did not. And I'm like, how do you not know each other?
Yeah. Well,
so to me, I'm like, let's get together. Let's do a show.
In my opinion, as I'm a photographer.
You are a photographer too.
Yeah, and I am super introverted. So like, I think the last time we actually saw each other face to face was at the modeling event at the Casa Marina.
Yeah, Casa Marina, that was fun.
And if I didn't know you by face, I didn't talk to anyone. You know, like I'm just super like, so we're like very reserved, and especially, you know, people that are like good people. They're not like, you know, what I call guys with cameras. You know, they just get a camera.
Yes, I know the type.
You know what I'm saying? They just like.
There will be no one named during this podcast.
I mean, you know.
but yes, I do.
They'll try to take advantage of women and whatnot. But it's just like, but for the good people, the good guys out there that are actually just trying to hone their craft, the last thing they want to do is get like. Have this stigma come up around them. Like I'm very careful. You know, I usually
you have to be nowadays.
Yeah, especially
it's crazy.
Coming in here, I usually tell my guests if they're female, like bring a friend. You know,
right. I'm not trying to take you.
Right.
Not trying to hurt you.
But when you come in the house, my girl's sitting there.
Right.
He's here. My kids are here. It's not like, you know what I mean.
But still, that's where we're at. Is a disclaimer has to be said, like. For both parties.
100%.
Which is kind of why I started doing the things I did is because all the models that I would meet at events, I noticed that they'd be way more comfortable to meet some of my photographers or to shoot with some of my photographers if I was there. And I'm like, okay. So I started hosting photo shoots too and getting girls together. Then I'm like, if we can get you girls together like this, looking pretty in fashion, we live at the beach. There's no bikini show here. That's crazy. I grew up in Palm Springs where there was plenty of bikini
like the
shows.
Venus bikini.
What? And then Venus is here
Hawaiian
in Jacksonville.
Tropics. Yeah.
What? Shout out to Venus. I grew up looking at those magazines in California.
Me too.
So he's like, me too.
For a completely different reason.
Right. But those were the good ones.
Mine was the Sears catalog. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness, stop it. Not the Sears. Rest in peace to them too. That
the
thing's
granny
gone.
panties.
Right, but the granny pack.
There it goes. It wasn't working
with the
there for a
little
second.
lingerie thing. It's good.
So, I mean, maybe like a winter bikini series. You know?
So,
like, you know, Santa Claus, you know, Christmassy.
That's so cute you were thinking about that. I actually have something in the works, kind of like that.
Oh, shit, I didn't blow up your spot.
You didn't, but it's, that was one of the things that I discussed with like my partner that I'm doing these next bikini show with. And then I'm planning to throw a ceremony for the bikini girls from last year and this year to give them some awards and
That's cool.
a chance to just dress up and be like really pretty instead of in a bikini and just kind of celebrate themselves, celebrate them all.
Yeah. You know, I don't ask models or like a lot of women this question too much, but like do you feel weird about like being what is the word I'm looking for? You know, like God darn it, man, the word is not in my
God
brain.
darn it is funny. Never
Yeah,
heard that.
well, I'm trying not to cuss. No, but fucking there it goes. Bam. Uh, people, you probably know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Exploited,
probably.
like
Oh yeah.
being exploited or what have you. But it's like there's this weird line with exploitation. It's like, okay, is it exploitation? But you like to dress like this. But if it was like a dude putting on the event, is that exploitation?
Right.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, how do you feel about that?
I've definitely it's been it's been hard to kind of build it the way that I wanted to, so it wasn't viewed
Right.
in any particular way, because I also wanted, you know, and even still anything I do, which I've been lucky enough to have it this way, I want like there to be a definite line of respect between all parties, because some girls just like to wear no clothes and they
Yeah.
look great doing it. And if you're a photographer, it shouldn't be that difficult to get that shot without that girl feeling like you're doing more than getting that shot.
Right.
And building that for a bikini show has been interesting, but I haven't had too much backlash for that, because mainly I focused on like my beach people and at the beach, because they're already wearing bikinis 24/7, and those
Yeah.
photographers are filming girls in bikinis every other weekend or every
Right.
day. So I feel like with the building of everything I did with the bikini show, I was able to talk to a lot of those models and a lot of those photographers a little bit more than I would at a shoot or anything. So I like set the tone for like how we want things to be and how we
Right.
want things to be. And what's been nice, and both parties said they liked it, is nobody had to talk to anybody.
Okay.
None of the photographers had to talk to any of the girls. None of the girls had to talk to the photographers. It was just like, here, you go over there, you do this. We're done with that. Swap, do this, do this. We
But
have
they were
this
free to
set.
do so if they
And
wanted
they're free to do so if they
Okay.
wanted. But it just showed, too, to see, like, all these girls and them were laughing, having a good time, enjoying their moments, and
It was
created some great
pure
stuff.
fun.
Oh, my God, so much fun.
I mean, it looked like everybody was having a fucking just amazing time.
Amazing time. The second time, I added my partner, Jonathan, and we had so much fun. But it's so much work that it's, like, finally nice to just see. I didn't get as much footage the last year because I was so busy just doing everything,
Right.
honestly, that this time me and him had moments to, well, now that I had him, I had moments to like look and be like, do you see how much fun everyone's having? Like people were interviewing people around, I was like, this is exactly what I wanted it to be.
Exactly.
So.
Like you have the venue, you bring the idea, and then you just kind of put it here, and then everybody just kind of falls into place.
Falls into place,
like
yeah.
Tetris.
It was definitely like Tetris, and I didn't even have to give too much like we had a floor plan, or we had a plan how the whole night goes, of course, and like a program. But the first girl came out and shot out confetti and had bubbles, and I was like, cool, like we're good to go.
Yeah,
I didn't tell her to
started out
do
with
that.
a bang.
She just started out with a bang, and then it just continued like that, and I don't know, it was fun.
Yeah, it looked very fun. Like I said, I'm sad I didn't go. I'm kind of a crotchety old dude now. I don't really like to go out.
Listen, people don't. That's another thing. So for those that don't want to go out, we've got 9 photographers, videographers that can film it for you to sit at home and not have to be there.
Yeah, that's always been my favorite thing. Is like, I got burnout about a year ago. Oh, right around the last time we saw each other, I was already. I was kind of like.
Yeah, you were doing a lot though. Sometimes you gotta take like a little break because we ain't got nothing but time. But like,
I enjoy creating, and I was like, I had all these friends that wanted to be creative with me, and I was like, cool. I love this. And then you don't realize, like, with work and everything, and
That's
then
me
trying
too,
to have like a side gig, and then you're doing all this free shit, and it's just like,
sometimes you get burned out.
Totally.
Same. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Same. Trust me, I know.
How do you manage the burnout? You don't know?
Honestly, I don't know. I think I go to the gym and I'll just like do whatever I can do in pure silence for as long as I can, or like take a walk. I'm big on walks. I will take a walk with either just music or just silence and really like hone in myself. Otherwise, I lose my mind because I get a lot of things too. They're like, hey, you want to do this? You want to do this? And I'm like, yay, yes, yes, yes. And it's just yes, yes, yes. And I'm like,
Oh shit.
Actually, like, I'm just going to go back here. And I'll be back here for like
Yeah.
3 weeks, but like, I'm going to go here.
Yeah, too many. And that's what people have always told me is like, you got to say yes to everything. Like, yeah, but when you do that, you know, you get overlapping things and your brain explodes. Exactly.
Yeah, definitely overlapping things. Like, I will say the day before the bikini show, I was freaking out because, you know, I have all these sponsors I have to go and pick up all this stuff and meet with and all this stuff. And I definitely like overlapped 3 of the sponsors at the same time. And I'm getting messages and I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, well, I definitely screwed myself because I put something at 4:30 the same time, something at 5 of the same day, all aligning in different locations. And I'm like, you didn't think about this, did you? No.
How do you keep all that straight, or you just don't?
Right? Honestly, when I do an event, because honestly, they're mostly just me, which is so many moving parts. I just kind of treat it like my kids. I just put everything in a schedule, and it's either on like a tablet or a laptop or a paper, and I make sure I look at it every single day, and that's like the only way, I guess, like a daily journal that I can get through an event until I'm done. Like every day I'm in that journal or in that tablet or in that laptop to make sure, did you get that? Did you get that? Mark them off and then leave them there to make sure I did. So just a list, like list it up like Santa.
Kind of gotten a little process now.
Yeah, definitely.
Since triple booking.
Yeah, since quadruple booking.
Quadruple booking. Well, thank you for not quadruple booking us today.
Right. Oh my goodness. Nope. Cleared. Although I'm leaving here to something else, I still fully cleared for you.
Yeah,
right?
I know. And folks, she's got a hard out because she's got to be somewhere, right?
At some point.
What are you doing this evening?
No, this evening I'm hosting karaoke at the Rec at Jack's Beach, and that's from 7 to 9. And then after that, we're with the Lucky Duck group. Woo! We're gonna go to. Here's the partying. I'm part of a EDM group. I'm sure everyone knows Lucky Duck Promotions.
I don't.
Well, you should look them up. They're awesome.
I'm so out of it.
You're so fine. Listen, I'm not missing anything. It's something new every day.
Well, when you were talking about band, I was like, I'm a drummer, but I don't have my drums. I gave my drums away.
Need is a drum set. What?
I know.
That's so sick.
I could probably get a drum set pretty quick.
That's so cool. I would love to play drums. I feel like drums are the coolest thing because like you could just let all your frustrations out on that drum, and it can't hit you back. It can't get mad.
It definitely. I was always a chill kid. You know, I've been playing drums since I was like 11.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That means it's just like in your blood. Ugh,
yeah.
Love it.
But then, you know, you get married and it's like, I spent 20 years and they were boxed up in the garage.
It's okay. It's literally never too late to pull that thing out and make a band with Tai.
No, it's like riding. There you go. It's like riding a bike.
Literally.
It's like riding.
I want to see it.
Okay, me too.
You want to see that?
I want to see you break
I
out the
can see
drums,
that.
man.
You would have to give me like a
set.
month of practice, and then
Done.
Then I would roll. Yeah,
done
for sure. I would love that. I joined like all these Facebook groups and stuff. Like I think it's like First Coast Musicians or something.
Oh my
like
God,
that.
I'm on that too.
Yeah. And you just and you see people like looking for bass guitarists
everywhere, all
singers.
the time. Oh my God, sick right there. Look. That's Danielle with Lucky Duck Promotions. She's the creator, and she's got a nice little team of all of us little. He said, "Follow that right now." And she also does karaoke. Tonight's going to be the Disco Dreamland at Voussoir. So after my set at Jack's Beach, and I'm going to slide over to Voussoir and hang out with some of our Lucky Duck friends.
How late is your night going to be?
Oh my God! I honestly, sometimes like today, I'll probably cut myself off at like 12:31, just because I'm gonna be exhausted, and I still have more things to do tomorrow. But like,
doesn't everything shut down at 2? In Jack's?
Oh yeah, no, it shuts down at 2. So that's why I was like, it's not really that far, but
you gotta get out of there before everybody else tries to haul ass.
Oh, you do, because otherwise it's just a complete disaster. But everything shuts down at like 1:30 or 2. I'm pretty sure Voussoir is at 2, but I'm definitely leaving before then to go.
I can't tell you the last club type of thing that I have actually attended. I can't even remember. It's been so long.
It's still going on, and that's one thing. Like, you could not go for 20 years and then be like, let's go, and it's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily the same thing, but there's always just. I've noticed this city too. There's always now, especially the last like 3 years. There's always something. Good Lord. You should be at home on a Tuesday night. Nope. Other people are out on Tuesday night getting lit at 9 different locations.
I keep seeing these events and things on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and I'm like, I'm off on the weekends now.
Right.
Like I used to have Thursdays and Sundays, and I could go to the Wednesday events.
Nice.
But now it's weekends. I'm like, I can't go.
Right. And you're like, I want to sit at home.
Yeah. Well, and
Chilling.
I don't drink. So it's
Love
like
that.
there's a lot of alcohol and
Yeah.
a lot of drunk people.
Yeah, Lord, you really have to. Like, because I have some friends that do not drink either. And
Yeah.
I can get them out the house every now and then. I take them to places with mocktails and darts and
Perfect.
and snacks. And, like, that's another thing I think is great. Like, the more you, I don't know, expand in events and try and find different things and look, the more you can find for people that don't drink. Because it shouldn't just be based around drinking, but,
Right.
like, it's cool. It's an
One
option.
would hope.
Right, but like put a pool table in there, put some
Yes.
darts, put a Mario Kart trivia, or like I don't know, you know, something
For sure.
so that people can hang out with their people without having to be like, hey, you want to come get smashed? Like, no, they don't.
Yeah. Well, you've been here how long? How many years again?
Oh my God, now it's been 12 years.
12 years.
It's
and
been
you said that
12 years. Oh my God, love it though.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, once you've been here more than 5, I think you're you're kind of like
You're very well adjusted.
acclimated.
Yeah.
For
the
sure.
most part, I'm pretty acclimated.
Yeah.
like to say.
But you said in the last 3 years, the activities in
just,
Jacksonville
like,
have kind of blown out.
lit.
Because that's like a thing that people say about Jacksonville, that it's boring.
Because it was.
Yeah.
It really was. When I moved here, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's no.
What am
nothing.
I doing? And I was part of those creations of things, which is crazy. I was part of those hair shows that were with like massive companies, professional companies, news stations, TV shows, and like we would have all this production and all this stuff, and then the event would come and there'd be like 5 people in there.
Ugh,
And I'd be like, what? Like, this doesn't make any sense
that's
because
crazy.
just to put it together was like half the city.
Right.
So where, man? But then fast forward just years off of me focusing on modeling, then focusing on music, then I'm like, wait, what? Events are going? I go to them and I'm like, wow, there's so much more turnout.
Yeah.
Like, but always what I thought too is when I moved here, like Jacksonville was boring. And
Yeah.
I thought, okay, well, if I'm thinking that, then there's lots of other people thinking that too that live here. So there's just a lot of hidden people that need something to do. And I feel like as soon as they figured out in different ways anything to do, people are ready to go. So,
Yeah, I think we were bored
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, I say we. I mean, there was never really anything. It was like this is like when I was coming up, it was kind of like a hick town.
Yeah.
Like that's. I mean, no shade, Jacksonville, but it was. I mean, like I
100%.
said, keg parties. You go to a pool hall and get shit faced.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much.
That was it. That's
That's
what I saw
when
too.
Club 5 was open. I don't know if you were around when Club 5. They
Never heard of
did
it.
kind of an
Sounds
iteration of it. The theater down in 5 Points,
Mhm.
where it's like a movie theater, that used to be a club.
That's cool.
It's been many different things.
Yes, it has. It's something else different right now.
But when I was like 21, 22, it was Club 5.
That's cool.
And they did we would go out every Saturday night because it was like Saturday Night Seduction. And that was like my first taste of like BDSM and shit.
Oh,
I
that's
was
cool.
I was like, why is that man hitting her with a leather whip? Why are they on fire? They were like lighting each other on fire.
I
And,
love that.
yeah, it was crazy.
Real stuff.
It
That was
was-
real kink.
Yeah, but I was like, that's insane. But I wouldn't turn away. I was like drinking my beer
Right.
through a straw like this.
Enjoying the view. Just.
Oh, it was
what
very
else?
intriguing. Very intriguing. Little did
Yeah.
I know that my life would unfold into that way
Right.
later on in life.
At least you had fun.
I'm very open about my stuff. But, anyways,
That's awesome, though. I think that's a great thing that you did that for yourself. However you decide to do it, like I think sobriety is important for certain people, and
oh yeah.
especially people that are open to share it. Like
Mm-hmm.
you never know who might need it. So
Yeah, it's not easy, but
Right.
the way I'm very driven. Like when I get my mindset on something, I
That's it.
focus. I like a fucking attack dog.
that's awesome.
So I thought about my kids. I was like, almost died driving drunk. I could have killed who knows.
Oh, yeah.
But it was.
That's enough to change
Yeah.
a whole situation.
Yeah, I was like,
So.
somebody had. I don't. I'm not a real religious person, but something had its hand on me, like so that
Right.
nothing bad happened. So I was like, all right, make the change.
It's awesome.
But okay, so we've got singing, modeling, hair modeling, and modeling, event plan. What else do you do?
Lord have mercy. I
Is
think
it-
that's it, right?
Is it a shorter list to say what you don't do?
Right. Honestly, like I'm telling you, if I can do anything, I'm just gonna try it. I don't really care
Yeah.
what it is. My next thing I'm working on right now is I'm looking into getting to barber school because I would
What?
love to be a barber. I line my kids up all the time. I braid their hair. I twist their hair. I do a few of my friends' hair, and I've always thought hair was really cool. Anyways,
Yeah.
just not for the chicks. They like. I do my own hair, and this takes me long enough. And I've done other girls' hair, and then I was like, this makes me want to quit. So,
Yeah.
like, I'd like to do men hair.
So like not
keep it-
salon.
No, I ain't doing all that. I don't
Okay.
even want to. I'm not even interested. But, like, I literally am so interested in watching how a man gets his beard done or gets a fade or just, like, the whole process. I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that should be for girls. Like, the whole hair thing is like, we love to have our hair done and whatever. But now guys can do it. I mean, guys have been doing it for centuries.
Oh,
but,
bro.
like, there's so much you can do
I
with
just
it.
broed you. Sorry.
It's okay. I get broed all the time. My 11-year-old is like, bro. I'm like,
Mom.
Bro.
Yeah, it's 3 letters, but the wrong ones.
You're so funny.
6, 7,
I'm going to use that. Mom, bro.
Yeah, but no, I just spent like an hour and a half getting my beard trimmed at my barber.
See what I'm saying?
And he's probably mad if he's watching because I didn't do anything with it. Sorry, Will.
It looks great, though.
My bad.
Like, it looks so lined up great.
I didn't like brush it
The
even.
hair. Right. It's fine,
nothing.
but you can just wake up like that. And then tomorrow you can brush it.
Yeah,
And it'll be fine.
I gotta like do the straightener shit. But
yeah, you do.
like my girlfriend and she took her daughter before school started and to this place called Bleach Please, and 6.5 hours.
Yeah. See
for
what I'm
her
saying?
hair?
See what I'm saying? It ain't even that serious to me as a female.
Jesus,
And I-
almost a little more than $100 an hour.
yeah.
Good Lord.
Oh yeah, that too. Like, I did one girl's hair.
Make your paper, boo boo. But
right,
Jesus.
but like that's intense. That's back problems. My legs hurt. My brain hurts. I've been standing for so long. Like, to me, I don't even want your money. I want to go home. I
Yeah.
don't want to be here this
Right.
long.
Well, that's like, I mean, I don't know. Like his wife, she's she works in that salon. She's the one that did her hair.
That's awesome.
And she just had a baby, and I'm like, how are you even doing that?
Doing that because you know you're in pain.
Yeah, my aunt has done salon work her entire life, and her back is like 18 kinds of fucked up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, my aunt too. Honestly,
it's
So
crazy.
I saw that. I don't want that. Like, I'm already cracking in places I shouldn't when I get up. Okay, so, and that's another thing. I did dance all through middle school and high
Did you?
school, so I feel like when you get older, since you haven't done as much dancing as you did, like full routines, like contemporary hip hop, just so many things that later, like, I'm not really doing that. I'll do it every now and then when I'm having fun dancing, but like, so now things pop that shouldn't
Oh, yeah.
pop because they're just tired.
Yeah.
So what? Standing for 12 hours on one girl's hair or two girls' hair is out of control for me.
It's
No.
craziness.
5 guys' hair for 12 hours? Let's bring it on,
Yeah,
okay?
knock it out. I mean, and dudes will pay a pretty penny for a nice little
They're
shape up.
loyal. They're more loyal to their barber than they
100.
are to their women. So, like,
yeah.
I'm like, let's go.
They'll go around looking like a dirtbag if they're barbers out on vacation. Like I can't go to someone else. Like for me, I'm like fuck it. I'm going to Great Clips.
Anybody,
I don't care.
right. Supercuts, that's
But that's why I grew my hair out, so I don't have to have that weird loyalty thing. It's like I cut my own hair.
I am
like,
loyal to no man.
That's right.
Exactly.
I was just going to say, you're like, I'm loyal to me.
That's right. I am. I don't have time for those types of relationships.
Right, and people do nowadays in flocks. I do know a lot of barbers, and that's another thing that probably has got me into it. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, wow, man, I don't have friends that are as strong as your friendship with your client. Like, they're like, they will not go to no one else.
Right. Yeah, and they're just the most chill people I've ever met in my
They are.
life. Some of
They
these
are.
barbers, like my friend Will Todd Barber Shop over
Nice.
in Oakleaf.
Shout out, Jinx.
But he's just like I've never seen that dude get up like above a certain number,
Right.
ever.
Right, they're just
Good for you, buddy.
chilling. Their life's so easy. They're just like,
Yeah, just give me that money, baby.
right. I mean, that's cool.
So how long do you think it'll? I don't know how long that takes, but like, what's your deadline for Ty to become a barber?
I would like to be a barber by next year sometime. So
Okay.
let's see if I could get into those classes
Manifest it.
relatively soon. I would really love, like, by my next birthday, which is July, the 5th of July, so don't forget, people,
Okay.
to be either working already on my clientele and, like, building that base, or, like, just certified, or I'm not sure how that works. I'm about to get into all that with FSCJ, which I'm excited about. But I essentially know nothing about that process. So I'm excited to jump into it. But by my next birthday, I definitely want to have at least like some videos of me doing it, or like already building
Messing
a
up somebody's
clientele.
hair.
Right, messing up someone's like hairline by like 5 inches.
You can trim my hair all day long.
I love that. I
Well,
have, right?
Not all day long.
Right, I was
Maybe
gonna
it'll
say,
take you about 5
not
minutes.
12 hours.
No. So will this cut into everything else that you're doing? Are you trying to do away with everything else, or like?
I think I'm still singing. Like, I have 2 performances coming up, and I think that's great. That helps me stay active in what I find the most interest in, which is music, which really is also therapeutic for me. Like, it's just so many things for me. So I don't want to fall off that music stride, because, like, hosting the karaoke and hosting the bikini shows and hosting anything else I can do ties into that too. But it's not necessarily like keeping my, I don't know, like my voice, like I'm not exactly exercising it the same as if I'm doing these performances. So doing these performances, I'm going to meet people that need their haircut too, you know, and doing these events, I might meet people that need their haircut too. But like, I want to keep it all kind of entwined with, like, I guess my social media presence, because that's essentially where I'm going to grow the brand for being a barber. I don't plan on putting anything like in the background. I'll probably throw a little bit less events, but who knows? I've turned down like 3 events this year because I'm like, let me just like focus on the music part, and then I'll get back to the next bikini show, and then I'll see if I want to do another event. But like, no, just whatever I can keep myself busy with, I guess.
Do you think it affects your like your subscribers? Follow? You don't have subscribers on Instagram. I guess you do.
I wish you could.
No, you can actually.
You can. Yeah, that's right.
You can.
You're getting paid for that.
But does it like affect when you change your like what you're doing? Does it like you see like your people that like follow you? They're like start saying, "Well, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing now?" Or they just accept it and go, "It's just Tai."
You're right there. So I would love to say in another world, that they'd be like, "Oh my goodness, that's just too much." Because I've had that before a lot. A lot of people have been like, "Why don't you just pick one?" And I'm like, "Why don't you just go work on your page? Like, why don't you just leave me alone?" Because I'm gonna do my hobbies at the end of the day, no matter what. Because I really feel like if you don't pursue your hobbies, you're never gonna find which one you like the most, or which one you're the best at, or which one makes you happiest. And then I feel like that brings age. Like, if you just kind of settle back and I can't do that, when you probably could, because you could just try it, then you just kind of, you're putting yourself in a lazy situation and a box. So I don't know. I've had some very different variations of my social media, and I've seen where it might be great or bad or not. And I'm just at this point like picking what I want to do. And if anyone wants to join the ride, yay. Otherwise, there's so many other pages you can go follow, because it's not necessarily for me to like. Is that a spider?
Probably.
How cute.
She's gonna smack it.
All right. Well, that sucks for him.
Dead.
Dead. I hate spiders, but I love them.
Yeah.
But I'm not necessarily doing it to like build. I don't know, like
a follower base.
Following base. It's just because I want to do it, and
you like sharing.
I like sharing it. And if you like it, cool. If you don't,
I love that. We love that. That's how I do my shit. People, I get, I get people all the time. They're like, you really need to do this and you need to do that. And, like I made a reel 2 days ago, I guess. And I was talking about that. I was like, I don't monetize this shit. And kudos to the people that do.
Right. Shout out to them.
I think it's great. But, would it be nice? Fuck yeah. Because I spent a lot of money on this fucking thing, and it's all coming out of the pocket. Yeah. But it's just not what I want to do. I'm just like, I'm doing what I want to do, and I show you a little bit here and there.
Right.
If you enjoy it, cool. If you don't,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
that's
off.
What I think it's supposed
Go
to
somewhere
be.
else. I definitely don't read comments very often.
You can't nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally I'll see. You gotta interact.
Right.
You know, I don't know how much you interact with your.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. But that was a part of like I also worked pretty hard on how my Instagram started versus my TikTok to like where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Like almost studying the thing. So at one point it was like, make sure you answer every comment.
Oh,
Make sure you
wow.
go to their page and like every single picture and make sure you
Ooh.
leave authentic. Right. I'm like big on it. When
That's
I
how
tell
you get
someone,
stalkers.
but I tell people when they give me their Instagram, I'm like, I'm gonna
Troll.
stalk your page because I don't understand why we're doing this. If not, I'm gonna go follow it, like it,
Oh, wow.
give you genuine likes, comments, because I'm actually looking at your page. Then I'm gonna get off. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay on there.
Yeah.
Like just like the doom scrolling they call
Yeah.
it. I almost refuse to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But like now I'm getting back to a different place where this is the only thing I will say that all these different things that I do, I actually like with my algorithm or whatever.
Yeah.
It makes my algorithm. It's not like I don't pull up Instagram and see tits and or but you know all these things anymore.
Do not pull up my Instagram, please.
Although I
I'm
support
looking at
those
it right
too.
now on this screen, actually.
Although I support all of that. However you want to post, I support any of
Yeah.
that. But like now it's like I've got comedy skits, I've got
I love that.
karaoke, I have modeling, I have funny things, I have action, I have horror movies, I have everything so that my Instagram, if I do want to doom scroll, it's like,
An eclectic mix.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I love it.
It's like actual entertainment almost.
Yes.
Like what it was made for.
What it was made for. Right. You're right.
I literally will only go on those things like if I'm like, and I don't even think about it, honestly. Like I'm not like, I need to go troll Instagram so I can find a guest. I don't care. You know, I was
Right.
telling Patrick today, I was like, I might just stop doing guests. I mean, just me and you it's like the Jim and Pat show.
You could talk forever and people would still listen.
You know, and if somebody like emailed me or text me or whatever or DM me and they're like, I want to come on the show, and I'm like, okay, cool. But like outside of that, I'm like,
It is hard.
I hate
find.
to find and book
hard.
people. You know, that's
Who
like,
you telling? Oh, say
tell
it
me
again.
about it. Tell me about it.
Say it again. I hate to book and like again. This comes back to that thing with like the understanding of the models and the photographers. It's the same with everything else.
Yeah.
Like when I started doing these shows where I would have to be talking to these different models, I'd be like, dang, like. I'm not trying to hook up with you, girl. I'm just trying to book you. So, like,
Yeah.
I cannot imagine trying to date or trying to be a photographer or trying to be someone booking a girl for an acting gig. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's for everything. It's, like, very difficult. So, I can't imagine you trying to find a guest. You're like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well,
But they're out there. Can't get
No,
them.
they are, and I love seeing new people. I like seeing new things, and I get excited when I'm like, oh, cool, they got something cool that's going on. I want to talk to them. You know, because I'm an introvert, I can just bring you into my place and we
Right.
can talk.
And
you
you're
know,
comfy for
well,
sure.
and there's not like music. Like when you meet someone at a club, that's like the worst time to ever
The
meet anybody.
worst
Like
time.
if you're on a date with a girl or a dude, do not take them to a fucking club.
Right. You're trying to scream over how much just to say hi.
So what do you do on the weekends? Fuck off.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's exactly right.
but do people even like really date anymore?
Right. I don't know. I'm married and I'm so glad.
for
I'll be
you.
looking over and like, that sucks. And
Yeah.
the stories I hear from these girls and guys, I'm like, that definitely sucks.
It was a weird situation for me. Like I was married for 21 years, and before I went into that marriage, there was no online dating. There was none of that.
Right. It's
And when I
crazy.
got out, I'm like, how do you date again? And somebody was like, you have to download Tinder.
You're like, here, put this on your
Yeah,
phone
put this on your phone.
and swipe. What?
Yeah. That's how I met her.
Stop it.
Yeah, I
After
swear to
all
God.
that, stop it.
Yeah.
He said, that's actually, it worked for me too.
It did, and we've been together for like 9 years.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Don't ask if we're getting married. That's not happening.
Man, you do what you got to do. You do what you want and you do what you got to do.
Yeah, we would both tell you hell no.
Right. It doesn't always have to be the same form of the traditional marriage like
No.
everyone thinks.
No, it's a weird thing. But anyways,
But still, that's
back
great.
to you.
Back to the scrolling. Back to, because I've had so
Doom
many friends who
scrolling.
are like, oh yeah, look, and like they'll show me their apps for this dating, and I'm like, this is so entertaining.
Yeah.
But like just for entertainment.
Yeah.
So how do you date?
Yeah.
But like, I'm glad it works.
I still have the apps. I'm like addicted to that. It's like those little games, Game of War, and all
Yes.
those little swipe left and swipe right.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just a game.
It's just a game at this point.
You know, it's like, and it's always funny to me because you go on social media and you see women. They're like, I don't want to see your fish pics and put a shirt on, and then you go to the.
But you're
I can tell you,
right.
I've seen some shit.
Yeah, me too.
on the women's side. You know,
Right.
like I've seen them holding fishes, and I've seen them.
Say
I
it.
don't know how this chick got through the scrubbers on the internet on this app, but I saw her whole vagina,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and I messaged her. She hit me up, and I messaged her like, "Ma'am, I can see your whole pussy."
The whole thing. Yes. I swear. It's it's so bad. I swear. Like there was a point I was so glad I changed my algorithm or whatever because I would open it up and I'm like, wow, I got flagged yesterday for having half a tit out and I just seen a full pussy, a full thing.
Yeah.
And they're just twerking it everywhere. I'm
No-
like, so why am I in
No
trouble?
worries. Yeah, don't follow Lil Duval's page.
Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started.
More
Lil Duval,
asses
I
and titties.
definitely follow Lil Duval.
I do too.
Lil Duval's page is probably one of the funniest pages on the earth.
His is the
period.
very first. Every time I open my
Me
Instagram,
too. It's always the
yeah.
first.
He did that on purpose.
Okay,
He's done
smart.
something. He's very smart.
So smart. I
Yeah.
actually worked with Chameleon. I did a music video for her when she did her.
Chameleon, I don't know her.
You should look her up too. She was Lil Duval's first artist that he like put onto the BET Awards and like platforms, and he like pushed her out, and it was awesome because she'd been doing stuff for the city.
Oh, wow.
And she sang the national anthem actually at the last. I don't remember which JAG game it was, but it was phenomenal.
Really?
So I did a music video with her at one point when I started into the music video world. Shout out to my boy Film Rat. And where did I go with this? Okay, I forgot.
Lil Duval.
Lil Duval. So I was like, oh my goodness, there's so much going on. Anyway,
He comes up on this podcast a lot. I'm trying to manifest over
you
here.
should. He would probably love to come in here. He's
I
so
gotta
funny,
get
dude.
ventilation in here because he's
Because
probably
he
not
gonna need to smoke 90 J's. Okay.
before, yeah, in 2 hours or 3 hours or however long we talk. You know,
Funny.
yeah.
He's so funny. So I've seen him a lot because of that. Because I follow when I was in her music video, he was there, and then I just seen them throughout so many things. So I was like, let me follow him, and I've never been let down by following that man.
No, he's
So
hilarious.
funny.
I love him.
Brings a whole other side of Duval you ain't never seen,
Yeah.
or probably won't
It's
be able to.
One of my favorite things of Instagram.
Seriously, the
You know.
man's funny.
Oh yeah.
Gotta
Well,
have some comedy in your life.
and he's big about like promoting, you know, like my friend Chris, who was on not the last one but the one before that, Chris 2X Visions,
Oh yeah,
little
nice. I've seen
young
him.
young blood,
Yes.
little dreads in his hair, but he was up on the main stage at Duval Day, and I
Yup.
just filming all the twerking,
all the
and,
twerking.
you know, so that was exciting to see that he's like helping these young bucks come up.
Yes, he
you
does.
Know, so.
He definitely does, and he always posts something like, "Who wants to come be a part of this?"
Shit, I don't never see
Right?
that.
Really? I feel like that's where I see a lot of
I'd
the
be too
photographers
afraid.
I know too that are like, "Ooh, shooting for Duval and this and da 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 Duval Day especially." So
I'd be too timid to do that, I think.
I'm terrified. What am I gonna do out there?
Would you do it though?
I would show up.
I feel like you would do it.
I would show up. I'd just be like, "What do I do?"
Yeah.
It's such a lit situation. Like it's like a football game. That thing is so lit.
Yeah.
And I finally have just recently seen the Florida Georgia game last year for my first
Oh,
time.
All that
And
craziness.
that's what that looks like.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's the biggest lituation you ain't ever seen. you ain't ever seen.
Lituation.
Yeah. I'm big on that word, lituation.
That's a new one for me. We're gonna have to put that one in the
Stamp
dictionary.
that in there, yeah. It's in my
Yeah,
dictionary.
I got you, Jim. I'm writing it down.
So you talked about your husband, or is it your husband or your partner, or you call him your partner? I don't know. I get confused
Whoa.
these days.
Okay. So John is my partner.
Okay.
Jonathan Duenis.
Okay.
Dennis. Oh my goodness. He's going to be so mad at how I say
It's
that.
okay. I don't.
He is not my husband. He
Okay.
is my partner that I added to the bikini show because it just got
You needed
so
help.
overwhelming doing it by myself.
Mhm.
Okay. And on top of that, me and him both recruited girls for this last one, and
Mhm.
some of them were girls he shot with. And then we sat down together and like planned out a bunch of stuff all the time, and we were both so eagerly inspired, and it worked out really well. So,
Well,
Jonathan,
I asked that
Yes.
because
then my husband's someone else.
Okay, good. Well, that's a thing now. People are
Yeah.
like my partner. I'm
And
like,
it's literally their husband.
yeah. I'm
no,
like, are you married? Yeah. Well, that's my partner. I'm like, no, that's
no,
your
it's
husband.
not your husband, right? No.
But I was going to ask you, was like, what does your husband think about all this? All the events that you put on and all the things that you do, your nightlife, all that good
Lord
stuff.
have mercy. He's here for the ride. He's
Is
like,
he?
so like at the end
He's
of
here
the day, he's
for it?
like, which one do I want to go to? Because that's what he'll do is pick which one or two or none that he
Yeah.
wants to go to. But overall, he helps me with all of them if I need, or is there to help me however I need. So
Super
he's very
supportive.
supportive of it.
Love that.
and just he's seen like where I've been like, oh my goodness, what about this? And then like he's seen when it's just like all these people, and he's like, wow, this all came from you just thinking about it or wanting to do something. So he also is like knows that I don't want to. I can't really be told no. I want to do. I want to make it. I want it to happen. So
that's great.
I think he likes it. I hope.
I think he likes it. Well, it's good to have a supportive partner.
Yes, it
if
is.
you're going to be with someone, they should be supportive.
They should be supportive. Yes,
and vice versa.
100%. Yeah. So I think he likes it.
Does he get involved ever with any of the planning or
he's
putting on?
Such an introvert. So is that what you said you were too?
Yes.
Yeah. Like that man don't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Like nobody.
Yeah.
So he gets involved as far as like, babe, can I hold your purse? And do you need me to hold any stuff for the set? Or like, do you need me to walk you over here? Or like just, he just like with me for everything. Or he won't if it's like he needs to watch the kids. Sometimes too, we do swap that off. But, which I also involve my kids in some stuff too.
Do you really?
When I've got some things coming up for kids too.
What?
But anyways, I just feel
That's
like
cool.
A party for everyone. So go follow Party with Tai, by the way.
Is that a page?
That is a page.
Party with Tai?
Party with Tai.
Did I already follow that?
You better follow that. That is my party page where you can pretty much just see like what I'm doing with any kind of event. Karaoke, models. I have some other things coming I won't speak about.
Don't spoil it. No spoilers.
Don't spoil it. But yeah, that's where you can find all that because I'm kind of just basing my regular page, which is the Tai Monro page, on my music and any kind of collabs I do with that because I do some things with like beauty and anything I can get my hands on, honestly.
So you're very organized with your social media.
I hope so. Dear God, it doesn't feel like it, but I
was
hope
just going to
so.
ask you, how the fuck do you keep up with all that? Because my friend Russell, you might know him. I don't know. He's shot at a lot of modeling events.
Love that, probably.
So scenic photography.
Love that.
But he's got like 35 fucking pages. And then his daughter shoots he taught her how to shoot. She's got her own business.
That's awesome.
And it's just like, I don't know how y'all keep up with all this shit.
Right. I mean, thankfully, Instagram, shout out to Instagram and Meta, keeps it where you can leave these in these different profiles to help somewhat. But yeah, it is a lot. But it's not, I don't know. I feel like when you have kids, it's not a lot. You do this already on a daily.
I can't find Party with Tai on Instagram.
Oh.
It's there. It's just a little.
Is it all one word?
It's
a thing.
It's a thing.
Just keep looking.
Just keep looking. Yeah, it's a thing. Oh God.
You'll find it eventually.
You will. You will. That's terrible.
All the boys find it eventually.
Right, because I think currently, I hate to say it, but I think my pages are just down at the moment. I took a little mental break. Yeah.
That might be why you can't find it.
No worries.
Yeah, I took them down for like a little mental break because, like you were just saying, it may be a lot. It's very overwhelming sometimes, and I think if I don't see it, then I can take a real mental break from it because otherwise I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to post, I have to go this, I have to go look at this, I have to respond to this, I have to plan this, I have to message this person back. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just need to not do any of that.
If you took a break without shutting it down and you just took a break, have you ever done that before?
No, this is my first break, and
first mental health break from Instagram.
Yeah, in like 8 years. So But I really just, I don't know. I've been going through so many things. I was just like, I think I need to turn one part of my brain off. Yeah. Because the rest is just like, go, 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 go.
So I keep all my, I'll show you. I keep all my social medias in that folder.
Smart.
Trash.
That's funny.
And it's on the second page.
You're funny for that. Kind of genius, though.
I try to put it at the back.
At the back.
And then I put trash instead of like social media.
Kind of smart, honestly.
You know, every time I look at it, I'm like, ugh. It gives me a yucky feeling.
Ugh,
like
I get the ick a little bit.
Like when you try to push the trash down and bacon grease comes up through your fingers. I
would die. I would literally die. I'm a vegetarian, and also I think
I'm sorry.
Bacon is like the grossest thing in the world.
Maybe mean up in his house.
Right, but you get that though. I support you from afar, so I would just die of bacon. But yeah, I feel you. Like
the grossness of it, you know. I mean, that's what I try to put that stigma on social media.
Sometimes it's really you have to.
Yeah, it's really helped me to stay off of it. I mean, I don't do as much as you do. I couldn't imagine having to try and juggle all of that stuff. Sometimes and a personal life.
Yeah.
And, you know, your kids and your husband, you know, and then all this other stuff. And now you're adding, you know, being a barber to that, you know.
Let's go.
Yeah, what else can you do?
I don't know. Maybe like with this barbering thing, I will tone down on something else, and maybe then I'll have a band. Then I just have 2 lanes that I can like
Okay.
feed my soul with, because all this stuff
Streamline.
is for me to like,
Right.
make me happy, honestly. So I don't know, but like bring it all on.
When Ty when Ty was little, when there was little Ty.
Oh my God, you don't even want to know little Ty,
What was your goals and dreams and hopes as little Ty
which is so
growing
funny.
up in California?
I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Okay.
I wanted to be a newscast, or like, what is that? For the sports?
Okay. Sports
Anchor or
broadcaster.
caster.
Yes. My dad was like big into that, and he did a lot of stuff with production for like NBC, ABC, Animal Planet, just a lot of stuff and like lighting stuff. So I was already like, ooh, and he was kind of pushing that for all of us. But then little Ty, during all of this, was very shy. She
Really?
was so shy that it didn't matter what I wanted to do. I didn't even talk. I was quiet. I was uncomfortable, nervous everywhere I went. I wouldn't go anywhere without my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like till 13. Like, what's
Wow.
wrong with me? Like, and I'm at the bathroom door like, Mom, are you coming out to hang out with me?
You were
Like,
a mom's shadow.
I was a mom shadow. So I didn't even know, like, all the stuff that I ended up doing. I think also maybe a part of me is just like catching up to what I didn't have the balls to do back then at all.
And you realized, wait a minute,
This
shit's been fun all the whole time,
Right.
and I've been missing this.
Right.
So now you just bust out and go crazy.
Right. I mean, whatever I can do.
No, I love that. I asked that question. I usually don't go into people's childhood, whatever, But I was curious because of every time I have someone on here that has like all this stuff that they do, and it overwhelms me.
Right.
I started having anxiety for you, okay? And I'm just like, what was going through their head as a child? Like, I was one of those kids that when they would ask us in school, what do you want to be when you grow up, Jimmy? And I'd be like, I don't fucking know,
Right.
And everybody was like, I want to be a fighter pilot. I want to be a police officer.
Right.
Everybody knew, and I was the one that didn't know, But I was like, let me find out. What did little Ty want to be when she grew up?
I was kind of like you too. I was like, I'll be this or this, but I also don't know, and like I'm not gonna share it because I'm scared.
Yeah, for sure.
Little Ty was quiet, very very quiet for a long time.
When did that switch? Around teen years, I guess.
Yeah, like I want to say 19.
Mm-hmm.
I was still pretty quiet prior to that. At 19, I was just in a relationship that made me a little bit more vocal about everything.
Really?
And after that, I just kind of never shut up. So.
Okay. I mean, I was
Yeah.
like, was it a concert? Was it something that you did? Was it that stimulated this growth? in
Definitely
you?
concerts. I did a lot of concerts
Yeah.
in Cali and even here. And then I think the concerts, I was always so loud at them because I was like screaming out all this frustration or just singing the song. And I had so much fun.
You'd be exhausted at the end.
Exhausted at the end that I was just, pretty much after 19, just loud.
Mm-hmm.
Just too damn loud.
Now, I've seen some of your performances here, and I mean the videos that they show are just fantastic, and
Thank
I really
you.
wish that I would have gotten out of my my little stupidity shell, and like I could have went, like the
Right.
thing underneath where they do the ram, what is that? Underneath?
Jack's Punks Under the Bridge.
Under the bridge.
So fun.
That looked like
Oh
a
my
really,
goodness.
really, really cool day.
So fun. That was actually my first rock concert out here.
Mhm.
And I was here's where that little Ty came in.
Okay.
I had only done hip hop and like rap, and like in California, I would like rap battle our friends.
Really?
And we would sing, and like that was that. That was we're cool kids coming up, like that was that. It
I'd
wasn't
love to see that.
necessarily performing. No, you wouldn't. Honestly, you probably would. And then came out here, and I had more music that I had written that turned into hip hop albums, that turned into rap songs, that turned into just me doing all that, which was fun. So then when I got this rock vibe that I was already in, I've always loved rock.
Yeah.
I grew up doing karaoke rock in the Valley all the time, but not like, I don't know, it was just different.
Was that like influenced by your parents? the
No,
rock?
that was just, no, my parents actually like are against all, they're like really, they're like saints.
Okay.
More so my mom, love her. She thought for a while and taught for a while that music was like of the devil. So I didn't even get to explore music for a little
Music
bit.
is the glue of life.
Well,
Right.
Mama's wrong again.
Right, she is. I mean, love you, but sorry, mama.
Aw.
And then my dad had like a different type of music that he liked, but he liked music a little bit, but they were neither of them very vocal about music at all.
Wow.
So that might be why, because I was like, I want to go karaoke and I get to go listen to what I want to.
Right.
So I would karaoke rock all the time. And then all my friends from school, they were probably like nothing but emo kids. So that was what we were singing anyways. So fast forward to Florida, I've just been doing all this rap and hip hop and stuff, still listening to my rock roots, I guess. But this was my first official rock performance. So shout out to Jax Punks, but like your girl Little Tai came out.
Yeah.
I was shaking.
Aw.
I was so nervous, and songs that I sing and belt out other places, I was just so nervous. And
Yeah.
I've sung in front of thousands of people. I think my biggest crowd was like 1,200 people in Atlanta. Right. And I wasn't expecting that, but I went to this competition. Long story short, there were just thousands of people out there, and I had to go sing in front of them
That's crazy.
by myself. And it worked out. It was great. Had a great time. And I was comfortable.
Yeah.
So this show, Under the Bridge, I was just so scared. I didn't know
Fucking
what to
monitor.
do. That's a monitor.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to do, so I was scared and nervous, and I definitely didn't sing to the best of my ability, but then I've taken that and moved on with it in different ways where I feel comfortable, where I'm finally like really able to enjoy
Fully
singing
present.
rock music. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That is one of the best things about being a drummer in a band.
So cool.
We're back in the back.
Ugh,
You
jealous.
know, like I can just kind of hide
You can't. We're watching you
under
too.
my Toms, you know, like I don't have to think,
Right.
you know, no one really has to see me, you know, but there's video evidence on YouTube. I'm not going to pull it up.
There's evidence. That's so awesome.
Yeah, somebody
though.
video, like our guitar player, his sister was in like a film class at UNF or whatever, and that was her project, was the
That's
film.
so cool.
And she did a music video for one of our songs, and I can't find it to save my life. She probably has no idea where it's even at.
Somewhere. It's in the cloud somewhere. Don't give up.
Right,
Some good
right.
footage.
But yeah, I'm sure it's really good. Anyways, what's funny is I'm always hiding behind my drums, but they put me as like the feature person,
Love
and the
that.
fucking, you know, it was very what is that red jumpsuit apparatus?
Oh,
like,
they're so sick, and they're
just
from Jacksonville.
running around, you know, all
Yeah.
and then jumping into my drum set and playing when
So
you know when
cool.
it was an interesting idea, but
See, that's what we love.
Yeah.
That's what we love. I love that creativity.
I think that's where I got my creative bug from, like where I'm just like, oh, we can do this, we can do anything.
Yeah.
You're
Especially
only
with the
limited by
drums.
your mind, you know. It's
Oh,
crazy.
such a good thing to say. You're so
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That is so cool. You know the red jumpsuit apparatus is from
I
here
know.
too.
I know.
I didn't. We used to listen to that in
I don't
California
listen
and
to
be
them.
like, yay. And then I came here, I'm like, they're from here? And Yellow Card. Who
Yeah,
would have known?
and what's-
Limp
Limp-
fucking
yeah, yeah.
Biscuit. The gods.
Yeah, calm down.
I know. But listen, when you go see them, I saw them 2 years ago at Rockville.
Okay,
And I
We're
could
still
have
killing
I
it.
torpedoed myself to the front of the stage and had convulsions, and I was having a great time because it was
Yeah.
so awesome.
I
So,
mean, they're
but
still
yeah.
doing their thing. I can't, you know.
Right.
That's what I love is that is like the Rolling Stones still alive? Like, are they still going?
I think so.
I think they're still alive, and I'm
Nice.
pretty
I don't
sure.
know if they're still touring. I
I'm
think they
pretty
might have
sure-
done the last one in
Oh,
Italy or
okay.
something. I could check though.
Motley Crue's still freaking touring.
I
and That's
know.
awesome.
I know.
Grew up on them.
And Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses, sick.
I just wish that you know I missed the hot Axl.
Yeah.
You know when he had his
Yeah, we definitely all do.
silken hair and he was like all you know whatever the fuck shit he was doing. You know.
Yeah, we ain't getting that right now at all, by any means.
No.
You don't even know what you're
that
getting.
man's had one too many.
Rolling Stones are still touring, but no plans as of 2025.
I bet. They tired. They
Yeah. How
tired.
old is Mick Jagger?
They just did one in 2024.
That's crazy.
He's
He's got to be in
Plus.
his
At
90s,
least
80s. But that motherfucker, he
still
and he
kicking
just
it.
I think he just had a child like maybe 5-6 years ago.
82.
He's 82.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does like yoga. He works out like 4 times a day.
That's insane. Kind of like Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz is old AF.
I mean, I'm
but
not
he
into
looks
dudes,
young.
but
That man
I'm just
looks
saying
stunning.
smash. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I'm not into dudes, but I might lick some
But
sweat
the-
off of them. You know what I'm saying? A little
In
bit.
2016, he had his most recent child 10 years ago. So he was 72.
Wow.
That's
That's
insane.
That poor child.
Like, how are you even popping? Right. Right. You might make it to high school with your daddy seeing.
Yeah, but they say that the older you get,
Crazy.
you know, like things probably aren't the best for
No.
procreation.
No, they're not. They can't be. You know,
Yeah.
you tired. You are not going to the
You're
park with
throwing
that child.
dusty jeans right now.
Right.
Them jeans got holes in them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a very good ride.
Me neither. It's looking a little rough, but that's okay. But those are some of my inspirations as well.
Is it?
Because they're like at the end of the day, the music is timeless. They may be 80 years old, but they're somehow still with their band and playing music, and it's just like dear to them. And that's definitely like a goal for me. Is whatever the heck I'm doing, I sure hope I have a band that I can still enjoy my youth and my music and my passion
100%.
at 90. Like, who cares?
Even if you're not making money, just out there, just throwing it out.
But I better be making money. But
yeah, fuck yeah.
But,
Say you get your band, what kind of music are you like? What are your? I mean, we talked about your inspirations a little bit, like some of these old rockers and stuff like that. But like, what kind of music are you wanting to make?
Oh, that's where it gets crazy. I want to make metalcore
Really?
mixed with singing. Yeah, I'm a big Korn fan, a big Avenged Sevenfold fan, I grew up going to Coachella Fest when it was strictly rock, and that's kind of where that came from too. And I just loved those rock concerts. I mean, and then this last Rockville, I realized I like metalcore like a lot. I can't scream myself just yet, which is crazy.
There's
an
art
practicing.
to it.
There's an art to it. But I've already made 2 covers with some screamo artists that, with my voice, sounds like really cool, and we're both getting what we need out of it.
Yeah.
So I think it would be more in the direction of metal and rock.
I've never been into like super hardcore type of music like that, but I had a guy on. He's like a photographer. He not like
Introducing Grammarly, like you've never seen before.
He
Your all-in-one
photographs
writing essential.
bands. Like that's all he
So
does.
awesome.
That's all he does.
The coolest job.
And he's like, I'm addicted to hardcore music. And he's like,
It's
if you
so
listen and
dope.
you go to a show, you'll be addicted too.
It's true.
And he keeps hitting me up. And James, we're gonna go, dude.
You should.
He's like, I'm gonna take you to a show.
You're gonna be transformed.
He's like, what the fuck is this?
Listen, Korn, yes.
Oh, I was like, what are we watching, anime?
So last Rockville, I crowd surfed twice to Korn, and I made it from the very back of thousands of people to the very front right underneath Korn.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, my mind's changed about, I don't even know what my mind's changed about, but like my life was just changed right there.
Yeah.
And then I got introduced to Sleep Token and Spirit Box, which, man, you should totally look them up. And
She just went to their concert in Orlando. Her and her daughter went to Sleep Token. Yeah, I know. She tells me the
They're
same thing.
so good. They're just so annoyingly good to a point that you've never heard in your life before. And for me, it is in like the form of a translation of rock, metal, rap, hip hop, and opera all at the same time. It's so different, and even jazz that you're like, what's going on?
Yeah,
and
taps
it just
all the senses.
taps all the senses, takes over, and also is opening up, I feel like, the doors for, like, if you look right now, you could probably find at least 10 to 12 female groups that was not a thing when rock came out. It was more so for men. Then you've got interracial groups. That was also not really a thing. So now you've got like everyone saying like it's okay to make however you feel this music comes out by like one band. That's crazy. That's crazy. So
I do like their music. She plays it, occasionally.
I bet all the time.
I'll be in the bathroom and she'll be playing it in there.
Stunning.
Or every time I get in her car, it's
everywhere
on.
she goes. Literally everything.
Yeah.
On the way here, I was like, Slade.
Yeah. No, I mean, and
They're great.
I'm just not like. It's been a long time since I've like fawned over a music like a band. I used to follow 311 around.
Oh, I love
that. Every time they would come to Jacksonville. Yeah. Well, this was before then. But
true, they had so many more.
Yeah, back in '95, I started listening to their music, and I just never. I was like, "This is the coolest shit ever." They're all just stellar musicians, and that's what I'm attracted to. If I pick up on musicianship first and foremost, and then they were doing like the cool like rapid rock thing.
Right.
I was like, this is different.
Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm always gonna be a hardcore 311 fan.
Love that. They're great. I was in that era too.
Yeah. Like our band was like we would play whatever. So like we had like a kind of an emo song, and then we would have like a harder song, and then we would have like we had one that was kind of ska a little bit. We just whatever we felt.
You could feel.
Yeah, whatever. When we were practicing writing songs and stuff, we would just come up with shit, and then we'd be like, "This is it."
This is it. That's the best times.
ahead of our time, apparently.
No, apparently you're right in your time, and it just hadn't been introduced to the world yet. So
Well, we were in Jacksonville, and at that time, there
yeah,
was, like literally, we would play, and it would just the only people in the audience would be the other bands
yeah,
and their girlfriends.
See, that's why isn't it crazy how much like support has changed in this city versus where it was? Because, like, see, that's why I never want to stop, because growing up in California, it was like the support was always there. The events were always there. It was just like someone, and half these people just want to get out the house.
Oh, yeah.
So to come to things that are like, wow, you got the talent, you got the people, you got the venues, you got all the moving parts except for
The people that want to come and see. Yeah.
So it's nice that now, like the last, I'd say 5 years, people are just like, let's just do it all and support it all.
Do it all, fuck it all, see it all.
Right, why not? Why not?
100%. Well, it's about that time. So it's 6:20. I want to make sure you get out of here at a good time.
Yay!
Because I don't want to hamper your other gigs. Did you already pull up your?
I did. I'm like, oh God, look at that. Look at the time of this. Look at the time of that. It's okay. We've got an extra outfit in the bag. We're good to go.
Okay.
We're having a snack.
If you need a change, or we can probably find you something vegan here. I don't know.
You know what my friends say? They're like, I got like some cardboard or some plastic, and I'll be like, thanks.
We got chips. That's always
cardboard.
That's what I've always thought was funny. It's like you see dudes that are like they're kind of large, and they're like, I'm a vegan. I'm like,
no, you ain't, bro.
What are you eating? If
Right.
you're eating salads, no, I eat a lot. They eat a lot of ho-hos and just anything that's not meat.
Every time I tell someone, because my mom raised me to be a vegetarian. First, she raised me to be a vegan, and I was like, okay, girl, and with no choice, exactly, just miserable, no cheese, no eggs, nothing. So, and obviously no meat. So she just like forced that upon me. So my body was just stuck that way. Okay. Then I was like, I'm gonna eat some chicken. So finally, it took a very, very, very long time and getting very sick.
Oh no.
So now I can eat chicken. So, you know, there's things you're eating in between that are not salad and air. Because people look at me and they're like, girl, you ain't no vegetarian. I'm like, you right, but I was. Don't let these vegetarians tell you that they're out here eating salad and tofu all day. They're not.
All I ask is that if you have cats and you're a vegetarian, don't try to make your cat a vegetarian. It will die.
Oh, that's terrible. Feed that cat.
Yes, please.
Give that cat some
Feed
meat.
your cat.
That's terrible. Shout out to the cats.
Well, thank you so much for coming. Is there anything?
Thank you.
You can shout out your Instagram and all your socials, and then hopefully by the time people really start watching, because we get more watches on the replay.
Love that.
But you'll have it back active again.
I will. I will definitely have it back active, and thank you for everyone for giving me grace. You can follow me on THAI, so that's Tai, like Thailand without the land. So Tai_MONRO. And then on that page in my info, I think you can follow my Party with Tai. So stay tuned to both. They've got some underscores in there, and then you can pretty much find me anywhere on any platform, Tai Monro. So check my music out too.
Yeah, I pulled up THAI, and I got at least 2 pages that came up.
Yay, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I have a personal page too. I don't even know what that thing is called, but it's under there.
And you're on TikTok.
I am on TikTok. TikTok, I love it. So funny.
Do you love it?
I do. That's where the doom scroll happens because it's hilarious. You watch one video and you're in tears.
Yeah.
You're like, well, then I gotta watch another one. So.
Do you send them to your husband?
I send them to like the most people I can. Like I'm annoying as heck for sure. Like I have 3 friends that are like, something's not right. You didn't send me at least 6 things today. I'm like, you're right. But then I send them funny stuff and they're like, thank you. I needed that laugh.
Yeah.
Me too.
It happens.
It does.
That sometimes I'll watch them. I get them from.
You gotta watch.
I get them from my girlfriend. I get them from my friends.
I know she sends you a ton, and you're like, but just watch them.
We only send them to each other when we're on the same couch.
Right. I was gonna say only when you're in the same room, but like on separate couches.
Yeah, because we get tired of going, look at this.
And see, that's what's great about having a significant other or whoever you're dating, because they have no choice. Yeah. I love that. I'll be like, you know what? I know you're not gonna watch this, so here.
Yeah.
I'll watch it with you.
I'll go after like 3 or 4. I'm like, I'll just send it to you.
Right, knowing you won't be looking at it.
She'll look at it.
When she's got the time.
Yeah. All right, Tai. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Like I said, you are more than welcome to come back and sit with us anytime.
Would love to.
Maybe next time we'll have more time when we can just bullshit for
hours. Which we totally could. I'm really good at that. So
yeah, we can get like generally speaking, when those shout out Jen. Generally speaking.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, generally speaking, I was like, yeah, that's crazy. That's a podcast.
But it starts out we talking about you, and then it somehow converts into like aliens and Sasquatch and fucking
right. Let's get into it.
leprechauns and
Yeah, you're gonna
AI.
have to have me back.
yeah.
Did you just make a little leprechaun
No,
noise?
I said an AI.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. That's his shit. He
That's
loves
a
AI.
whole other beast. Shout out to ChatGPT. I still don't know what I'm doing, but
Yeah,
that
me
thing is
neither.
amazing.
But yeah, it's smarter than I am for
That's
sure.
for sure.
All right. Well, guys, go follow her on all her socials and go follow us. And if
Yes.
you're on this page on YouTube right now, hit the subscribe button. We need the subscribes. And if you're a business owner or something like that and you want to, maybe get into a sponsorship program, hit me up. Or if you just want to come on the podcast, hit me up as well and we'll talk. But again, thank you so much. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
That's so cool.